Hi there, and welcome to Rose Sky Tarot. Now, this reading is for the sign of Libra for the 17th of December 2018. Now, it's a general reading, so may not suit everyone, but hopefully there's a message in here that's just for you. Enjoy. Okay, let's have a look at these top three cards here. Now, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Judgment card, and the Six of Cups. Now, is there something that you're struggling with? And it could be financial, it could be that you're having to juggle who gets paid and who doesn't. But it could also be that you're finding it difficult to incorporate everything into your life. And that could cause for some awkward situations, and it could be that you're working very hard to keep your head above water. And it could be that there is something that you've been asked to do, something that, that maybe makes you realise that all of this energy that you're putting into this project or this, financial work is keeping you away from something that makes you feel good. That's something that could be family orientated, because we have the Six of Cups following it. And it could be that this is about bringing life back into your life. Bringing the vibrancy and the love and the colour and the nostalgia and unconditional affection and the kindness, instead of just, worrying about money and who's going to get paid next and, the problems and stress that this involves. Okay, let's put these cards over to the side and we'll have a look at the larger reading. Okay. Now we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Now these two cards are in reverse. So is there someone that is being very criticising in the way that they're approaching you about something that you're doing? And this could be something that you have a little bit of experience in, but you haven't really brought it into the real world. You haven't used this for making a living or as a plan for life. You haven't really grasped all the ins and outs of it. And it could be that you're feeling doubtful that this is something that you can do. Now, this could be other people, or it could be yourself that is criticising your decision making or making you feel that you're not good enough to do this. Putting the doubts into your head that you can't do this. And with so many doubts, is that maybe what's holding you back from bringing this into the real world? Whatever this may be. Now, and moving on to the next set of cards, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Temperance card, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, is there someone that you have in your life, or someone that you've maybe went to for advice, or a friend, or it could even be someone that you love, maybe a partner that is looking at what is being done or said, all the criticisms that are evident, and maybe even self sabotage that's evident for what you want to do. And they are trying to offer you advice and encourage you to see that this is something that you can do, that this is something that they are willing to support you in, and that they will be emotionally invested in along with you. But something that they're maybe advising is to take things in moderation, to not overly think about what's being said or what you're saying to yourself, because that puts things out of balance and makes life a little bit less controlled. And is this something that, because of the criticisms, are you maybe feeling that it's still something that you can't do? And it could be that you're being stubborn in the view that, this is something that you do want to try, but, you're fighting yourself because you want to do it, but you don't feel that you can. Now, let's move down to the next cards, and we have the Fool in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, do you feel that taking this step and bringing this into reality for yourself is something that would be a huge risk? And you're still fighting yourself here. You're still criticising yourself, or maybe you feel that others are doing it for you. And you don't feel that you have maybe the skills to bring this into reality. That you feel maybe a little bit naive. But in moving on to the Page of Wands, it is something that you really do want to do. And again, although you may not have the experience, the real world experience, it's something that you want to try. And, the confidence may not be there because of this criticism. And it could be that you're feeling vulnerable because of it and because of the risks that you're taking. And in moving on to the Ace of Pentacles, are you maybe feeling that if you take this risk, there may be a huge cost for you? That your resources will be lost. Because are you still feeling that maybe you're lacking? Now, and moving on to the next three cards, I'm going to move this out the way. This was a wee extra one, so I'll put it over that side. Now, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Chariot, and the Two of Swords in reverse, and also the Sun in reverse. Now, you're aware of all of the different thoughts that you've been having, and it's something that you're maybe struggling with a little bit because you feel blown between, I want to try it and, I think I can do it, and you've got the support there that's telling you to be balanced in how you approach it, and be confident, but at the same time, you're not feeling confident, and you're feeling that, you know, maybe you're sabotaging yourself and you're taking too many risks because you don't know what you're doing, you don't have the experience, and you don't know how this is going to turn out because you've never done it before. And this is very much you know, a black and white situation. The extremes of yes, I am, and no, I'm not. But the thing is that it's not always like that. You have to be a little bit flexible in how you look at things. And moving on to the Chariot card, there is the conflict still there because, you don't know whether to try this or not to try it, to stay where you are. And it's the conflict is ongoing with you. You can't seem to get past this this period of thought. And you're an intelligent person, so is that maybe why you're struggling with it, because you're finding it difficult to get around these problems to find the answer? And it could be that you're feeling that you're lying to yourself. Is this maybe why you're delaying making this choice of whether you try or not? And it could be that you also feel that you're ignoring the facts that this may be a difficult journey that is hopeless, that you're not going to succeed at it. And that you're going to end up feeling like a martyr. That because we have the martyr card here and also the self-sabotage, are you maybe trying to push yourself into something that you are mentally struggling with? You're fighting with yourself mentally, and all of this is taking its toll because you're feeling exhausted and burnt out and thinking about all of these different views and being tossed from one to the other. It's very exhausting, and it could delay whatever decisions that you're making. And it can be, make you feel very unhappy. Okay, I'm going to bring these other cards back in. I'll put this over to the side again. And we have the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Six of Cups. Now, you are struggling with making this decision. You're trying to run 10 to the dozen to keep your head above water. And, that you feel there's a calling there, but are you maybe, you're holding yourself back. And it could be that it's something that you do need to take the risk in. You do need to bring vibrancy back into your life. Because you've got the love and support there for you. And although, you're struggling to keep your head above water in these decisions, you have the people around you that are wanting to support you. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully there is something in here that speaks to you and makes you think about something that's going on in your life in a positive way. All right, I'll see you the next time. Bye.